What is behaviorism? Behaviorism. This field studies how your environment shapes your actions. Instead of looking at the hidden mind, like Freud, behaviorists look at rewards and punishments. Year 1913 is recognized as the official birth year of behaviorism by John B. Watson, with the publication of his seminal paper, Psychology as the Behaviorist Views It, at the historic Columbus University. This paper became famous worldwide as the Behaviorist Manifesto. Behaviorism completely rejects Freud's focus on the hidden unconscious mind. Instead, it states that psychology should only study observable behaviors that can be measured, seen, and recorded. According to behaviorists, you are born as a blank slate, tabula rasa, and your environment entirely shapes who you become. Before the early 1900s, psychology focused on the invisible mind through unprovable theories about dreams and consciousness. Behaviorism completely revolutionized the field by demanding that psychology become an objective, measurable science focused strictly on observable actions. Over the next century, it evolved from simple animal reflex tests into a powerful tool used to engineer modern human habits, technology, and therapies. The history of behaviorism spans over a century, transforming psychology from a philosophy of the mind into a rigorous laboratory science. Its evolution can be mapped out across 4 distinct historical eras. Pavlov's drooling dogs, 1897. Russian physiologist Ivan Pavlov discovered that dogs began salivating at the sound of a bell after repeatedly hearing it right before being fed. This introduced classical conditioning, proving that the brain can automatically link an unrelated environmental trigger to a physical reflex. Thorndike's puzzle boxes, 1898. Edward Thorndike placed hungry cats inside wooden crates and timed how long it took them to figure out a lever system to escape for food. This led to the law of effect, proving that actions followed by pleasant rewards are naturally repeated, while actions with bad results are stopped. The Behaviorist Manifesto, 1913. John B. Watson published his historic paper declaring that psychology must completely throw out the study of consciousness and thoughts. This officially founded the school of behaviorism, shifting psychology from a branch of philosophy into a strict, objective, and natural science. The Little Albert Experiment, 1920. Watson intentionally terrified a 9-month-old infant by banging a steel bar with a hammer every time the baby reached for a friendly white rat. This proved that complex human emotions like fear are not hidden unconscious issues, but are merely conditioned responses created by our surroundings. Skinner's Skinner Box, 1938. B.F. Skinner built automated cages where rats and pigeons learned to press levers or peck discs to receive food rewards or stop electric shocks. This established operant conditioning, proving that voluntary behavior is actively shaped and maintained by its immediate consequences. Project Pigeon, 1944. During World War II, Skinner successfully trained pigeons to aggressively peck at moving targets on a screen inside a missile nose cone to steer the bomb. While the military ultimately cancelled the project for being too bizarre, it proved that operant conditioning was powerful enough to control animals for complex, real-world navigation tasks. Walden 2, 1948. Skinner wrote a controversial fictional book about a perfect utopian society where human free will was entirely abandoned. The book illustrated the radical belief that human beings are programmable organic machines, and that a perfect society can be engineered strictly through positive reinforcement. Now let us know more experiments conducted in present. The Chomsky Takedown, 1959. Renowned linguist Noam Chomsky published a harsh critique, proving that Skinner's behaviorist theories could not explain human language. Chomsky proved that children naturally invent entirely original sentences they have never heard before, which officially sparked the cognitive revolution. Bandura's Bobo Doll Experiment, 1961. Albert Bandura filmed adults violently beating up an inflatable doll and played the video for young children before leaving them alone with the same doll. The children precisely mirrored the aggressive actions without any reward, introducing social learning theory and proving humans learn by watching and thinking. The CBT Connection, 1960s to 1970s. Psychiatrists Aaron Beck and Albert Ellis merged behavior therapy's active habit-changing techniques with cognitive thought analysis. This created cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, a highly effective modern treatment that teaches people to break bad behavioral habits by first rewiring their conscious thoughts. While behaviorism provided highly effective tools for shaping habits, its radical version sparked deep ethical concerns. By stripping away human consciousness, dignity, and free will, it opened the door to chilling possibilities regarding control and manipulation. Here are the dark implications. 1. The erasure of free will and autonomy. 2. The justification for totalitarian control. 3. Exploitation via digital addiction. 4. Coercive and unethical human experimentation. 5. Weaponized propaganda and psychological warfare. The ultimate danger, the deepest danger of behaviorism, is its reductionism. By declaring that thoughts, morals, soul, and inner life do not matter, it strips away the very attributes that make human life sacred. It treats a person not as an individual to be understood, but as a biological mechanism to be managed, adjusted, and controlled. Criticisms of behaviorism. While behaviorism revolutionized psychology by making it a strict science, it faced massive pushback for treating humans like predictable machines. Critics argued that by focusing only on what they could see, behaviorists completely ignored what makes us human. 1. It completely ignores the mind. 2. Over-reliance on animal research. 3. It fails to explain language, the Chomsky debate. 4. It denies free will. Subscribe to Psyche Noir. New video every week. Stay curious, stay dark.